What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Predator Hunting Grounds video. Today I want to go over some of the Predator tips and tricks that you may not know about. Some of these may seem obvious if you've been playing Predator for a while. I'm hoping at least one of these, even to your professional Predators, is something that you don't know. Little tricks that may help you just be that much better of a Predator. Just some things that took me a while to learn, and now that I do know them, I know they help me a lot. First of all, let's start with the big one. This one I've heard so many times across the forums, and it's a really big deal because it can make a huge difference. Crouching while you are cloaked can make you completely invisible to the fire team. So if you are cloaked and you are crouching and playing stealthily, you will go completely invisible as long as you're playing slow and the fire team can't see you at all. So it was an issue in the trial, at least with complaints, saying that the cloak, it was still just too easy to see you as Predator. Well, one of the easy ways to avoid that is simply stay still, crouch, and you will go completely invisible to them. It allows you to sneak right up on players and, like I said, sneak up on them, play stealthy. It's a beautiful way to play, and it's a great combination when you're sneaking up for melee attacks. And just another tip, I know a lot of people know about this one, but I feel like I don't see enough Predators using it that I go against. You can slam with your Predator when coming off of a high jump or a leap. You can hold down R2 and have a slam that will deplete all your energy, but it comes down with a huge blast that hurts anything in your vicinity. And now, since the most recent patch, it's been buffed a lot, so it does a ton of damage, and you can do damage to an entire fire team that's playing back-to-back, like waiting for you as Predator to come and kill you, that stay really close, and then you can just slam on them and get... Honestly, you can damn near down all of them with a slam if you land in the right spot. So please take advantage of the slam, especially if you're using Berserker, because you have so much health. That's a good way to go in, hurt a bunch of people, and then get out of there quickly. So again, this next one may be obvious, but I think it's pretty crucial. Use your Minimap. Minimap for direction-based situations and being able to move quick can be extremely crucial. And one thing that goes along with that is that, don't forget, you will always spawn the exact opposite of the map from the fire team. It doesn't matter what they pick or what they vote on, you as Predator will spawn on the opposite side of the map from them. So instantly use your minimap, figure out your direction, and start sprinting to the opposite side of the map. Once you get over there, then you can use your next trick, which is target isolation. I don't know why, but a lot of people just tend not to use this. If you go into your thermal vision and then you hit right on the D-pad, your target isolation will hit. Target isolation allows you to highlight the actual fire team members that you're trying to kill, the real people, not the AI members. Although sometimes this doesn't work if they all covered themselves in mud, in which case you have to rely on your sound blips. So be paying attention to guns firing, because obviously that's where you're going to need to go. But like I said, they will always spawn opposite of you on the map, so just start heading that way as fast as you can and see if you can catch them before they start moving on to their objective. Another trick that I have seen a lot of people not using within games is vocal trickery or mimicking the fire team soldiers. If you hold up on your D-pad, you have the ability to select from a handful of different quotes from the fire team members, which you can use to trick players into thinking you are calling for help, or things like that. You could fool them into thinking you're a fire team member that may need help. But my favorite part of this mimicking or being able to speak as the Predator is you could fool players into thinking you're healing. Let me tell you, this is extremely effective because 9 times out of 10 people will fall for it because people love to chase you down as Predator, thinking that they're going to kill you. So let's say you get a little bit of blood on you. Nothing crazy, but a little bit of blood, so they think you're already about to die. You still have over half your health. You run off, sprint like you're in a panic, go behind a tree as if you're hiding from them, and then press up on the D-pad and roar. That roar is the exact same roar that you'll hear when you're actually healing from a very depleted state. They will then rush on you, and you take them down. It's beautiful, it's satisfying, it's hilarious, because they will always fall for it. So take advantage of that vocal trickery that the game gives you and completely bamboozle fire teams into thinking you're healing when really you're just fucking playing cat and mouse with them. One thing you definitely do not want to forget is that your second wind ability can regenerate. That second wind ability where you are in your final death state, you can run off and get lucky and go heal. That's not a one-time use. In fact, you can use a perk that makes it come back even faster. So if you go into your second wind, don't just panic. Don't just blow yourself up. All right, don't just give up. Your second wind can come back, and then you can play more aggressively again. So play patiently. If you use your second wind, and you're in a spot where the next time you lose all your health and you're going to die, just remain calm, play patiently, and just circle the trees and distract the fire team, but don't actually go in for a kill or they will kill you completely. Wait for that second wind to come back, and then you can start playing aggressively again. But just don't forget, you are able to get that second wind back. One of the biggest tips I have for just overall playing and being aggressive is just don't be afraid to throw your combo stick. Most people are running combo stick anyway because you want to use it for its melee damage, but don't forget the fact that it also does a ton of range damage. In fact, probably more than the bow does. So don't be afraid to throw it. And because you can pick it up so fast, it's really not a risk. You throw it, maybe you hit someone, maybe you don't. You're good. I mean, you just run through, you're good to go. It takes 2 seconds to do that. But also, if you throw it and you do miss, but you're close enough to a group of fire team members, it blinds them and stuns them temporarily. So it's like throwing a flashbang at people. It's really not a bad play. Get used to doing it. Get used to throwing it, picking it up, and then switching back to it really fast. You could take out a team pretty quickly doing that. And then use that in combo with bear traps. Toss a bear trap out there, catch a fire team member in it, and then throw the combo stick. It is a brutal play. Definitely recommend playing that way. And then just a random tidbit here, you can also destroy ammo crates that are on the map. So if you see an ammo crate where fire team members can replenish their ammo, you are able to destroy that as a predator. Just take a couple hits at it and it'll blow up. So you're looking to add more pressure to them, so that way they can no longer collect ammo. That's a good way to do it. Now for this one, I saw this on a clip on Twitter, and I thought it was absolutely genius, alright? So most people are relying on the combo stick to go in and melee fire teams down. But the thing is, you can be really smart with it and just use your switchblades and the plasma blaster. If you select the plasma blaster, you are still able to use the switchblades at the same time. But you can also shoot the plasma blaster like back and forth. It's a really good combo. Do 2 hits with the switchblades, 1 hit with the plasma blaster, and just keep doing that 3-hit combo, and you can take out a team so fast, it's unreal. And speaking of the plasma caster, you can also do more damage with it if you hold it. I know a lot of people already know this, but it tends to be a controversial topic, all right? So you can charge that thing up and use more of your energy, and if you charge it all the way up, and 9 times out of 10, as long as you hit the fire team member directly, it's a one-hit kill. So I definitely recommend that for you players that are keeping your distance, especially those that are running scout. Just charge that plasma caster up, and you're good to go. One thing that I learned extremely quickly within the trial for Predator is that don't waste your time just sprinting on limbs. Climbing up and down trees to get to a different limb takes a long time. If you just press X, if you look up at the limb itself, press X, you instantly jump to that one rather than climbing the tree to get to it. That is way faster, and you can get around the map much quicker that way, not to mention that it's also quieter. So just keep jumping from limb to limb rather than climbing up a tree or down the tree, because it's quieter and it's much, much faster. And last little tip here, if you see a pig, health or not, kill it, all right? If you don't know, pigs, if you eat them, they can replenish your health without using any of your healing syringes. But if you see one, even if you don't need it, kill it, because there might be a point in the game where you do need it, and once you kill a pig, it shows up on your map, so you can come get it at a later time. This is a really good strategy for if you're playing really aggressive and you're trying to heal consistently. Just kill every pig you see, and then go find it later if you need it. That is saved me in many, many, many occasions, all right? But that is all of my tips. If you have any more, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking to become a better Predator, so there's a lot of secrets out there. Let me know if you have found any yourself. But that is going to wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.